Two.
Hi everyone, so this video is a video for headstand progressions from beginners to intermediate to advanced, all helping you to build stronger core. So if you're looking to learn how to straighten the legs, if you're already there with your legs straight and you're feeling, okay, I'm a bit bored now, how can I progress? Here's some variations. Okay, so number one, you set up your foundation. If you have not yet able to get upside down, then just remember, you grab a hold of opposite elbows and you interlace your fingers in front of you. And then the crown of the head is when you place your thumbs into your ears and your middle finger meets. Where the middle finger meets is the bit that wants to cut your hand positioning, like so. My fingers are interlaced and my head is cut into that space. I then take my head down and I lift my knees off the ground. Make sure your elbows do not go any wider than this, otherwise you will collapse into the shoulders. You want to try and keep the shoulders in an angle that is called protraction. This is retraction. We want to protract. Retract, protract. Retract and protract. We take the head down, keep that positioning of the shoulders, knees off the ground, and then you're just going to start by walking your feet in until you start to feel this tipping sensation. When you start to feel that tipping sensation and your hips going towards the front of the mat, that's a sign that nature and gravity is telling you you need to lift your feet. And it is done very, very effortlessly, like a float wind. Less effort, it will all come naturally, no problem, okay? So, to show you how that looks, take the head down, you walk your feet in. Notice I'm right on that big toe there. I press through the forearm, and I start to lift. If you're feeling wobbly at that stage, then you're going to walk your feet in, bring one knee into the chest. Notice how close it stays to my chest. The knee's not out here, it's wrapping in. So I'm making myself as small as possible, because if we extend the legs, the center of gravity and the center line will be out of balance until we have the core strength to hold the structure. Okay, so we walk in, we bring one knee in, release, bring another knee in, release, bring one knee, press through the forearms until both knees come into a tuck position. This is option one. Once you're feeling stable, you can start to extend your knees away from the chest until your legs come pretty vertical towards the side. Remember to keep the toes and the thighs, everything sits strong. I'm placing my toes. Now, once you've got to this point and you're feeling pretty stable, we're going to start to pike the hips. So the piking of the hips means my bum has to move towards the top of the mat. Notice the action of my bum, not my legs, my bum. It moves towards the top of the mat, and then my legs will naturally start to hover down. And then lift back up. And then we're just going to practice that a few times, finding the center of gravity. If I do not sink my hips back, aka my bottom, then my legs are going to just come down and then I'm going to lose my collapsation and I'm going to pop. So just re-watch that little video. Notice how my hips, aka my bottom, moves towards the front of the mat. My legs come parallel to the ground. If my hips do not move, then the center of gravity remains in the midline, and it's much harder with a weak core to hold the position. You will repeat that, practice sticking the hips out. I'll demonstrate one more time. We walk in, tuck the knees in, extend the legs to the sky. Next step, stick the hips back, stick, 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 stick. And it's like a seesaw effect. The legs naturally start to hover halfway. How do you know that your legs so you'll be able to see your toes. That's for number 2. For those of you who are now ready to progress further, you're going to practice bringing your feet all the way down, tapping the mat, lifting back up. Tapping, then lifting back up. Tapping, and then lifting back up. I will demonstrate for those of you that have no idea what I'm talking about. Again, if you're already at the stage 2, you can practice lifting the legs straight rather than tuck. So when you walk in, legs stay straight, you come all the way up. Catch your breath at the top. Remember, the breath is the most important part. Stick the hip. Tap the toes. And lift back up. Keep the legs engaged the entire time. Again, stick the hip. Tap the toes. And lift back up. Again, stick the hip. Tap the toes. Lift all the way back up. Keep the legs completely engaged. And then from here, you can start to kite. Slowly make yourself into a little ball or place your feet onto the ground, and you'll find yourself in this kite position, which is a great stretch of the back of the hamstrings and still helps you to activate the core muscles. I hope you enjoyed. Good luck practicing. Let me know